given the slider, the only thing you need to do is adjust the values in order to get like the cos graph as exact as it could be, and that gives you an approximate value. When you substitute the x, it gives you an approximate value of what will be the temperature in that month to come. What I did for student 3 was like a generic formula made on Desmos. There was like y equals a times cos times b times pi minus x plus d, and then Desmos automatically gives you a slider, so you change the values in order to get it like with the graph that we plotted. In comparison with the graph we plotted with the values of the average temperatures in Zacatecas. And yeah, my collaboration for this activity was really important because we got a function to get a prediction on future months on what will be the temperatures on Zacatecas. Well, even though we divided the work, we divide and conquer, we worked together for any doubts anyone had. We worked as a team to make everything, but we specified these four student jobs. We each got one, but we helped each other out in things we needed. The only thing that was different was if I got student 3, I did the graph for student 3. Whoever got student 2 did the graph for student 2, even though we all worked together to get the same results. Every time someone asked a question or contributed with some ideas, we were responsive to what they were saying. We took the ideas and we processed them and see what was best for us to work together and to get these functions and to answer correctly all the questions.
Everyone on the team had a very important role, and we succeeded at doing our job, which was get the temperature at Zacatecas. But I believe that my contribution was very important because I helped my team understand the graph, in which we concluded how the temperature behaved in the state. My strategies set by the team were the plan done by student 1, which was basically to do the scatter plot about the temperature. To get into this conclusion, what we did was argue as a team and then check the pros and cons of how would we do everything, and then concluded who would do what, because that's how we knew who was best at what area. Finally, the step-by-step I followed to do this was first enter into Conagüa's website in order to get the information from each month from 2018 and 2019 in Zacatecas. Then I did a X and Y chart which showed us the temperature monthly, and then I inserted this information into Desmos, which is a graphing calculator, in order to get the scatter plot. Then I inserted it in the document and showed my team how to understand what was happening in the graph.
What I did first was seeing if the most appropriate thing to use was cos or sin, and then I wrote all the values in Desmos of x and y, and I wrote the function of cos and tried in prueba y error to see which one was the one that fit best for the points, and when I got very near and close, I left it that way, and that was my function.
My collaboration was important, and not only mine. All of the collaborations in my group were great because we all work together to make the procedure and to complete this project. I was in charge of creating this video, but I also helped in the elaboration of the graph and the tables. When someone contributed with an idea, we take it in count so we can work good, and our 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 contribution as a team was perfect. We didn't have any problem. All our final results in this activity.